Hello. You're tuning to the episode of The Wunderkind Morning Show live. Good morning. I'm back at it, y'all. Let's go. How's everybody going? Zigo Kage first in the building. Good morning, sir. Good morning. What's good? King Blaze. Top of the AM, KB said top of the AM Nitro. Jared Thomas said yes, he got released. What's it called? Michael Akins, good morning. Bro, I'm good. Listen, man, this is all NFL this morning. This is all NFL. All NFL. Because there's a crap load of stuff that happened last night. Guys are out of here. Like, bro, I'm loving it. Yo, it is crazy. Crazy. All right, so, bro, I'm sitting here looking at some of the stuff that I'm about to do. So, first of all, we're going to talk about Joey Bosa. You know what I'm saying? We got to talk about DK because now it came out what he's going to go off for. And we're going to talk about a little bit of the Ravens and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. We're going to talk about it. Listen, let's get into it. We're already early. Delvon, my daily medicine. My bro, salute. Kush, what's good? Bro, I'm even feeling a little better as when you can hear my voice is slowly coming back to normality. So I'm able to, do more things. Green salutes. Will I Am was good. Yo, everybody came in. Listen, you notice how we was on time bright and early this morning. You darn right. Yeah. Shout out to Delvin for that, my daily medicine. Listen, we're going to get started, bro. I'm not even going to wait on this. Joey Bosa has been released. Released, gone, done. I'm going to read this off to you real quick. I got it right here, right? And look, we need pass rusher depth. That's fact. You can't even argue it. We need that. This guy has now been gone. He's one of the greatest he's considered a Charger great, right? And now he's going to be freed up because they didn't just say they released him. He's free to go wherever he wants. Wherever he wants. I'm trying to go to the Twitter stuff right now. I'll read it off to you. I have it saved. Listen, man, this is crazy, bro. The NFL right now is so many people are moving. Here it goes. It says, Area Metcalf, released it. It said the Chargers releasing pass rusher Joey Bosa after 7 seasons. The move saves them $25.3 million in cap space. So there's a whole bunch of cap casualties going on for subpar teams. And the crazy thing is, this is what GMs like EDC lick their lips about. I'm telling you, man, EDC has been watching all this happening, sitting in his office with his radio or stereo turned all the way up, listening to Brian McKnight talk about some, do I ever cross your mind in time? I miss you. Oh. I'm telling you, he's in there singing Brian McKnight, bro. Do I ever cross your mind? I miss you. Yo, EDC is in there salivating because that's what they want. They want guys that are being released, guys who no longer have those hefty price tags and are willing to take bargain deals to come to the Baltimore Ravens. And this is what, he's in the fourth quarter. This is where EDC turns into Michael Jordan, fourth quarter Bulls, ball in his hand, 2 possessions left in the game. That's like Mark Andrews. It's up now. He's gone. He's out of here. He's long gone. I'm dead serious, bro. There's no way with the relief that a Mark Andrews departure would give you that you no longer take it. And look, Joey has been injured a lot. He's been injured a lot. But here goes the statistics, right? Look at some of the statistics, guys. You know me. I'm as honest as anything can be. I don't play games. I tell you guys the truth. This is his statistics, guys. From 2018 to 2004, he had 5 sacks last year. 5. But he only played in 14 games. The year before that, he played in 9. The year before that, he played in 5. The years that he remained relatively healthy, he put up double-digit sacks. He's been able to be a force on the line. The question is, can he be a force on the Ravens? I tell you this right now, and I say this with my chest out high, my chest out wide. He's an upgrade from Ojabo. I don't care what any of which one of y'all say. He is an upgrade from Ojabo. He might even be an upgrade from Owe. And here's the thing. There's no guarantee that we even have Owe anymore. Owe is looking for a hefty pay increase. So if Owe goes, we're going to have to stick with Ojabo. Ojabo has been hot, you know what, since he's been drafted. And we can always say it's the injury and everything else and blah, 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 blah. He's had trouble even finding snaps to play. So then, okay, we have a guy that snaps. He barely can make it to the field. And even when he's on the field, he makes almost no impact whatsoever. But then you have a guy that has a little bit of trouble remaining healthy. But when he is healthy, he's a straight-up impact player. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, he's going to be playing. No. I put Bosa next to that old man we got. That's who I put it with. Oh, wait, listen. Jared Thomas, once again, Owe might not be here. You remember when Owe went like this on the tweet? You remember? He said, look, man, if I ain't getting a big pay bump, I'm out of here. He said, I finally got 10 sacks after 17 games, and I will leave. I'm going to be gone. Tiffany Ned, good morning. That's what he said. That man looked at him with the Justin Timberlake hair and everything else, cleared his voice and said, gone, I'm gone, I'm gone. If you do not pay, I'm gone, so gone, stuck with Ojabo, gone, bye-bye to Raven, gone, no more crab cakes, gone. If you do not pay, I'm gone. I'm dead. That's how OA is. So I'm telling you right now, this is what's going on. Because I'm telling y'all, man, like this off season is going to be crazy. Think about it. Devontae Adams, I told y'all. See, once again, Devontae Adams is literally the right player, right price. He can still make plays. He's not going to cost you a lot. He's not going to cost you draft picks, which they so covet so much in Baltimore. So you're going to try to tell me right now that I was wrong about the Devontae thing? Listen, we're going to get to the DK thing. We're going to get to the DK thing, but I'm telling you this right now. DK is not coming to Baltimore. He's not. Even though Lamar and everybody say, yo, we'd love to have you and everything else. Bro, I'll get to him soon. DK is going off for picks. They don't want a pick. They want picks. Hear that? Pluralized with an S. That means multiple. More than one. Yo, bro, that junk is crazy, bro. Crazy. There's so many cuts. Have y'all seen the list? Do I still have that? Have y'all seen the list for the wide receivers that are available right now? Have y'all seen it? I'm going to read it off to you guys real quick. Watch this. DK Metcalf leads everybody, right? He's available. Now, these are the free agent wide receivers. Devontae Adams, Stephon Diggs, Keenan Allen, Chris Godwin, Amari Cooper, Brandon Cooks, Marquise Hollywood Brown, Darius Slayton, DeAndre Hopkins, Elijah Moore, Deontay Johnson, De'Ami Brown, Juju Smith-Schuster, Josh Palmer, Mike Williams, Nick Westbrook, Van Jefferson, Robert Woods, Demarcus Robinson, Tyler Boyd, Tutu Atwell, Noah Brown, KJ Osborne, DJ Chark, Marcus Valdes-Scantling, Nelson Aguilar, Tim Patrick, Mac Hollins, Zach Pascal, Zay Jones, Ashton Dulin. Bro, I'm telling you this right now, bro. This man, EDC, saw that list. Said, oh, thank you, God. Go Dollar Tree prices for me. Oh, what a dream. This the Ravens team. Matter of fact, get it popping. Y'all know how we do it. That's what he's doing. Absolutely happy. Because I'm happy. That's what he's singing. This man got nothing but choices. He's like, what? How much money you want? Get out of here. You, how much money you want? Get out of here. How much money you want? Bro, think about the level of list that I just read you. Think about it. Bro, do I need to reiterate it? Devontae Adams, Stephon Diggs, and Keenan Allen, Chris Godwin, Amari Cooper, Brandon Cooks, and Marquise Hollywood Brown are all available for discounted prices. BOGO deals, Family Dollar, Dollar Tree, Dollar General. Nitro, Lamar Jackson will get a big-time wide receiver to come to Baltimore with him this year. Guys know that they will be the number one in the contender that matters. No. EDC asks Lamar, what does he want more? More weapons or better offensive play? Or better offensive line play? Lamar wants better O-line. Once again, Jared Thomas, I'll remind you, he is the most accurate quarterback. He has the highest EPA quarterback. The most deadly quarterback. The most efficient quarterback. All of those things from a clean pocket. That means if you protect Lamar. Y'all saw last year when he threw 4 picks. Heck, he might throw one. He might throw one. If our receivers could actually catch the ball, he might only throw one this year. Yep. So that's what I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. Y'all, bro, it's turning into what's that old movie? Thunderdome in here, bro. Guys are available. And here's the thing. The wide receiver market is oversaturated. It's the same thing that was going on with the running backs are starting to happen with the wide receivers. Guys are coming out of college ready to ball from opening snap. They don't need a year or two to get good. A lot of them. So they're hitting. So if you have a star wide receiver that's balling, giving you 1,300 yards, you can literally say, look, what's 1,300 yards? There's 17 games now. I can go back to the draft and find somebody that'll do that cheaper. I brought this up a long time ago. What happened to the running back market will undoubtedly happen to the wide receiver market, because you have to understand something. Wide receivers are becoming so common that you can literally wait for teams to discard theirs and pick up stars, big names, people that buy their jerseys, come to the game to watch them play, follow them on fantasy. Mark my words, we will get Keenan Allen and Tutu Atwell. Bro, listen, I want guys that can catch the ball, that don't drop the ball. Out of this list, I like Devontae. I like Devontae and probably Amari Cooper. Yeah. Those would be my top 2 out of that list. Amari's already proven that he can still play. Amari has already proven he can still play. He can still be explosive. He can get deep on anybody. Pause. Bro, him and Devontae are the best 2 receivers in the free agent market right now. DeAndre would have to prove it, like that he could still play, because he went over there and they wouldn't even throw him the ball. They were like, bro, you're not even the same guy no more. You can't even run to get open. Mark my words. I see you, bro. Facts, KBs, exactly. Jordan Hatcher said it takes 5 games to see if a rookie receiver is going to be that guy. I would say more like 7 or 8, because sometimes once they get used to that game speed, then they start taking off. A lot of guys you start seeing in weeks 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, they start up and up this like, oh, okay, we can ball. There's a reason for that. Because also their name, the respect factor starts to go up, and also they start getting calls because now they're getting noticed by the refs. If there's a respect factor to making a name for yourself. I wouldn't bring back DeMarcus Robinson if you paid me. Professor Walk Down, I'll walk you down on that one. I am not bringing him back. For the type of receivers that are available right now, you want DeMarcus Robinson? DeMarcus Robinson is not better than Tylan Wallace. I'll take Tylan Wallace over DeMarcus Robinson right now. No questions asked. If EDC re-signs Ronnie, right? Gets rid of Mark, restructures Lamar and Humphrey, we'll have all the cap room we need. He already says he's going down to Florida to talk to Lamar. He's probably going to go to Lamar and say, Lamar, my man, how are you doing this morning? I have a question. Do you want to be the highest paid quarterback in the league? If yes, sign this sheet right here. Look over it with your mom and let me know if you're down for a raise. And all that's going to do is give him upfront money now, right? So that they can push his cap hit all the way down the pike and free up an abundance of money, dinero, yen, the greenbacks, dollar signs, moolah. You know, that's something we work hard for. Come on now, man. Puka, JJ, Chase, jump off the screen. Game 1. Did JJ jump off the screen first game? I don't remember. I thought it took him like 3 games. And then all of a sudden he exploded. Somebody check that for me, please. I'm pretty sure JJ took like 3 games and then took off habitual line stepper, if I'm not mistaken. It was like 3 or 4 games, and then he exploded and never looked back. Matter of fact, I'm going to go back to it. Yeah. Let me see if I can go back to Jettis. I'm going to see because look, guys, I'm honest about stuff. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I'm pretty sure Justin Jefferson, it took him a couple games to get hot. Go Run was good, bro. Chosen One was good. How do I feel about Voorhees? Listen, man, he's better than Falele. Listen, Falele is the worst offensive lineman on this team. He is the worst lineman on that team. I'm not picking, like, I could deal with Voorhees, but that man named Falele himself, Chick-fil-A, fish fillet, come on now, I'll pick Voorhees any day. Lamar just entered his prime, in my opinion. He's only going to get better. Exactly. So my thing is, hold on. Let me go back up. It said, hold up. Y'all are, man, y'all got the chat busting. Bust down on the game. All right, here it goes. It says, trade Andrews and give up a third for DK. Too rich. DK, once again, you know what? Since we're talking about DK, Let me just get into them now, right? Here it goes right here. I want you to understand why I didn't show it at the beginning. Because you know me, I'm always going to give you the truth. I believe her name is Diana Rossini, reported and said the Seahawks are asking for a first and a third round pick for wide receiver DK Metcalf. On top of that, Metcalf also wants a new contract worth $30 million a year. You know he's not doing it. You know it.
Finish him, Daddy.
Yo, he's not doing it. The EDC saw that and rolled his eyes and went back to sleeping in his office. I am so serious with you. There's no way on God's green earth, after you've seen all of that he's asking for, that he's going to be a Raven. There's no way. It's not just giving up Mark Andrews in the third. He wants a $30 million a year contract extension. I'm sorry, a fully new contract with new money. Guaranteed money. Yeah, bro. No, bro. Hey. Oh. Listen, man, it's not happening, bro. It's not happening. Jared Tom Nitro, hot take time. Baltimore Ravens will win the Super Bowl next year, beating KC convincingly in the playoffs. I don't think KC makes the AFC Championship game next year. I really don't. I don't think they make it. Chosen One said, if I'm Lamar, I'm not resigning just yet unless I get some promises. Also, if he signs early, he'll be underpaid as he's entering his prime. That's why they do it. That's the thing. You get upfront money now, and the team gets cap room right now. But I'd rather, if I'm a team, I'm always trying to pay them early. Because the cap keeps going up and the price tags keep going up. That's why I said it was foolish that the Ravens waited as long as they did to even pay Lamar. Now, mind you, I'm happy Lamar got every dollar. To me, he was worth way more than what they gave him. But they were stupid to make it go on that long because it just cost you more money. Because they were betting against him. That's why they were betting against Lamar. If the Ravens looked salvageable without Lamar playing, they would have tried to move off of him. But because the Ravens looked absolutely inept without Lamar Jackson under center, they're like, bro, we have to. We got to bring him back. That's why he came back. And when that guy, I don't even want to bring him his name, fumbled on the goal line against the Bengals for a return that cost us the game, they're like, all right, yep, we got to pay him. So it is what it is. Lamar's actually about to get way better. Yeah, we already know he is. Lamar's him. He's down here somewhere in Florida tanning, working on his tan. That man's at the poolside eating grapes and strawberries, tanning. He's waiting. He's gathering his energy for another Super Bowl push. So we're going to see what happens. But I think Lamar hasn't even reached his plateau yet. Lamar is the only player I've ever seen that could throw for 5,000 yards and rush for 1,000 yards. And if he ever does that, it'll be considered the greatest season we have ever witnessed in the history of the National Football League or organization, whichever one you want to call them. The NFL, NFO, I don't care. He would be, at that point, just based off his accomplishments, they'll have him in the top 5. Goran said, what up, bro? Yeah, what's up, bro? I want Wallace back. Goran, yo, if y'all ever want to know some of the stories I be getting, it'd be from Goran. Yeah, it'd be him. He'd be the one that'd be, yo, Nitro, check this out, check it out. I'd be, all right. And I'd be looking at him like, yo, because listen, I be busy trying to make content and everything. So a lot of times he'll just hit me up with random stuff and I'll just run with it. Shout out to him. I always give people respect and due for what they do. KB's, I want Wallace back anyway. Wallace is nice. I love Tylen. Sign that brother back. Jordan Hatcher, Lamar just entered his prime. Yep, factual. Habitual line said maybe you're right about it. JJ Puka definitely went off his first NFL game. Chase shouldn't count because he's a top 3 pick. Yeah. I think DK going to end up on the Pats or Chargers. Pats most likely. The Pats have everything they need to go get a number 1 receiver. They said, you know what I'm saying? They'll give up the first, whatever they need to, the money to give him that contract, which to me personally, this is just me saying it, I don't feel like DK Metcalf is a true number 1 receiver. I'm going to get a lot of flack for saying that. I do not feel, after watching a lot of tape, that DK Metcalf is a true number one receiver. He's an amazing player, an amazing weapon, but a number one receiver can still deliver when they know, when everybody knows the ball's going to them. I have not seen that from him. I've seen that from DeAndre Hopkins in his prime. I've seen that for Antonio Brown, Tyreek Hill. Like, we know he's getting the ball. We just can't stop him from getting the ball. I haven't seen that from DK Metcalf yet. Being real. I know what you say. Rosenthal surprised me this season. Rosengarten, yeah, he was nice. Rosengarten's going to be is an amazing addition. I think he's going to come on big. Gurren said facts. Filet is the worst for sure. By far, he's the worst. In big moments, his hands are suspect. Exactly. I've said that so many times about DK Metcalf. His hands be suspect. He's a big, oversized Hollywood Brown. The only difference is that during the playoffs, Hollywood Brown turned into Spider-Man. He wouldn't drop anything. You could throw it behind him towards one of the back of his legs. He would put his leg down, catch it with 3 fingers, bring it in, and still gain 10 or 11 yards. He turned into a totally different player in the playoffs. That's why I was always willing to say I wouldn't mind Hollywood coming back. Because when the playoffs start, Hollywood, that's where he earned the name Hollywood. That man was playing like he was 6'5", catching balls, paws between mad defenders. $30 million a year, Devontae confirmed. Oh. Yo! I like Amari over DK. I don't care if the Bills didn't use him. He's better than DK. Money Mike said that. All right. Amari's nice. Chosen One said loud, that's pretty much eliminates DK. EDC is still having trauma response from realizing he's going to have to pay Henry around 15, 17. Exactly. KC is about to be the old KC, straight trash. KBZ, I don't think they make the AFC Championship game. I think they're too old. Personally, I think they're going to run into problems. They're getting rid of too much. And Patrick he's not the type of player to me that can just cover up a whole bunch of weaknesses on a team. Josh, Lamar, they do that. But I don't think he's capable of doing that. Personally, I think he's the most clutch out of all of them. But when it talks about carrying a team single-handedly, carrying a squad, there's levels to this. Certain players can do that. Certain players can't do that. Like, I'll give you a perfect example. When you give Steph Curry a proper team around him, Steph Curry's elite. Steph Curry's unstoppable. You're like, bro, I can't do nothing with him. But if you get rid of some of those guys, say, all right, Steph, we need you to carry us for a while, Steph can't do it. Steph looks like a totally different player. It's like, man, he's not the Steph that he once was. But then you'll get a guy like an Allen Iverson who, if you say, Allen, carry us, I got you. He can just carry the load. But he might look a little different if the team is like just fraught with talent. So, you know what I'm saying? Guys are different. That's what I'm saying. Your habitual audience said, yep, I was so upset about how long they took to pay Lamar. They were tripping with that. Tripping. Nitro, you know we frequent Dollar General before we hit the mall. We are too cheap. Factual. We've been that. You already know it is. Everyone's saying DK has too many. DK has way too many drops. LH, good morning, good morning. Big Grumpy, what's up, bro? Nitro, you know we frequent. Gurren said, appreciate you, bro. Yeah, bro. You already know it's all love, bro. Zelly said, yes, Rosengarten, my fault. KBZ, man, this thing is like glitching out. All right, there it goes. Habitual line stepper said, if we break it down, when was DK at number 1? When Russ was a helm, Tyler Lockett was his favorite target. Facts. People don't understand how good Tyler Lockett was. He was never the true number 1. DK is built like a number 1, has all the measurables, but once again, can he be the true number 1? Remember what happens with the Steelers when they thought they found their number 1 outside Antonio Brown and said, okay, we'll get rid of you once we don't need you, and got rid of Antonio Brown and found out quickly, fast, and hurry that Juju Smith-Schuster is not a true number 1 receiver. And that's regardless of who's throwing him the ball. He has yet to, he had that huge season, what was it, 1,500 yards, something like that, and never been able to even come close to it after. He hasn't even been able to hit 1,000 yards after. Envy Quiz said, you try to watch Curry 21 carry them bums to a chip. Nah. Packers is kind of about to get exposed, if you can actually believe it. It's going to start looking like Burrow. They need players around to succeed. They need total team support, unlike Lamar. Exactly. Lamar's been gifted physically more than those guys. So he could carry more. It's like LeBron James. He's physically capable of carrying more of a load than, let's say, even a Curry or some of these guys because of his physical attributes. It is what it is. Professor Watkins, hey, Nitro, do you think not having a number one benefited Lamar for the better? He sees the field better than anyone and recognizes coverage quicker in real time. Yes and no, because you can learn that over time. Right? It wasn't just that Lamar didn't have a number one. They didn't have him as, they weren't using proper passing concepts with Lamar. They were stunting his growth. Jordan Hatcher said, that's how I feel about Ayuk, about the number one situation. Now he's got a great system, especially in addition to CMC. Exactly. And now, Ayuk, they're looking to trade him. So they already got rid of Debo, and they're looking to trade Ayuk. And they just gave him a deal. Bro, crazy. Deontay Johnson, wasn't he on that team at that time? I don't remember. Nigel, exactly. Baltimore knocks out the Kansas City Chiefs in the divisional round at home. I can see it now. Lamar Jackson has a legacy-defining win. And they're just going to make an excuse saying that, what's they don't have the team around him. That's all they're going to say. For anybody else wondering about why I feel how I feel about DK Metcalf, there goes his statistics, guys. Once again, I did not lose my train of thought. I'm letting us rock out on the chat a little bit. But look at this. Those are his statistics. 2019, look at this. He had 900 yards, 7 touchdowns. His best season, he had 83 receptions for 1,300 yards, 10 touchdowns. Year after that, 75 receptions, 967 yards, and 12 touchdowns. And then the year after that, he had 90 receptions for 1,000 yards, 6 receptions. Year after that, 66 for 1,100 and 8 touchdowns. 66 for 992 for 5 touchdowns. Y'all think that warrants $30 million a year? What's up, coach? Because that's what people do, Jared Thomas. Nothing Lamar does. Lamar's first title, if it's not up against like absolutely the hardest competition and everybody's healthy and they have stacked teams around them, they'll discount it and say, oh, the league was weak that year, or this player was hurt, this player didn't have a team around him at the time. That's how they're going to market Lamar's first title. I'm telling you. It's called having foresight. You have to understand how the media gets off their rockers because they want views. They know that anything negative with going against Lamar sells. So they make him the heel. That's how it goes. He's the villain. So they're going to discount everything he does. When they'll stop discounting Lamar Jackson's wins is when he wins his second or third. And then you'll hear them act like they never said any of that. They'll be surprised that anybody doubted Lamar, especially after his first full season starting. He got an MVP. That's what they'll pivot to. Clip this if you think I'm lying. Put it in your box, and then when everything happens, you'll be like, yo, this man Nitro called it verbatim. Like I told you. Because that's what happens. That's how the media works. If Lamar gets a three-peat, he will be compared to Brady. He will officially leap, hop, skip, hopscotch over Patrick Mahomes. But you're like, now. Nitro, I disagree. If Lamar Jackson goes out there and balls versus KC, the dynasty, they'll give him love. Everyone but Nick Ray. No, you won't. No, they will not. If KC got there and they were struggling during the regular season, and then the Ravens knocked them off, they'll say that they finally got KC at their weakest. They finally got KC when there was no more good players, when Travis Kelce got old, when Tyreek Hill got traded, when Patrick Mahomes didn't have no help, when Andy Reid didn't have a proper team. That's what they will say. If you do not believe me, right, hold me to it. Clip this section, save it in your phone, and watch. I promise you, you're going to come back in here and be like, bro, that's crazy. Like I tried to tell you. What do you think about James Pierce Jr. from Tennessee? I haven't watched anything on James Pierce, MV. I just haven't. I think once Lamar breaks through, he's going to win a couple. That's what I've been saying, Chosen One. I've been saying once Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens break, he's going to win a couple of them. I've told you Lamar will not retire, barring injury, with less than 2 titles. I'm telling y'all this. I've already said this on numerous amount of times. I'm telling you guys. Media members, that's what I'm talking about. Media is going to do that, Jerry Thomas, because that's how they do things. They're idiots like that. They don't like us. They don't like you. They definitely don't like him. They're going to do whatever they can. But mind you, they don't like Lamar Jackson. You understand where I'm coming from? On top of it, he played for the Baltimore Ravens, a team that they despise and do not like also. He's the perfect villain. On top of his 2 colors being black and purple, he's even in the colors of usual villains. Like, bro, it's too easy, bro. That's how they view it. That's why Lamar a lot of times lets it run off his back. Because he'd be like, bro, it is what it is. I'll just prove them wrong, and then they'll have to eat their words, and they'll apologize, and blah, 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 blah. It said, Envy, James Pierce Jr. for Tennessee is actually nice. Super nice. Wouldn't be upset if we took him first. Well, how big is he? Is he 6'2", 6'3", 6'4", 6'5", 6'6"? Heck, even maybe 6'7", 6'8"? Is he? Because someone let me know. LH said, what's the one thing Lamar said that the NFL could possibly control? They're going to get a Super Bowl out of me. I believe they're trying to stop him from getting a Super Bowl. When Lamar and the Ravens get a Super Bowl, they would have outrightly earned it. They're not going to get all the calls and like Kansas City, or get rule changes like Buffalo, or all of those picks like the Bengals. You understand where I'm coming from? What did I say? No, Jared Tyler, everyone's saying pause. What did I say? Tell me, why do I need a pause? He's 6'5", 250 DN that runs 4.4 and can play nickel. Like, oh, he got some girth about him. Yeah. Bring him over here. He can come on over. Come on over. Piercy, yeah. Come on over, Piercy. I'm dead serious, bro. Listen. Defensive line and offensive line. That's first and foremost. If you get Devontae Adams, team him up with Bateman and Zay Flowers, you already got Isaiah Likely, and you short up the offensive line. It's over, bro. It's done. What am I saying? Super pause Nitro. Nitro, you said how big is he? Oh, all right, pause. My fault. My bad. Yo, my bad. Super pause. Big super pause. Oh. My bad, guys. My bad. So, y'all, thanks for having my back on that. Whoa. Flagrant nastiness. All right. So all Lamar needs is a ring. I think we all know he's going to have 5 or 6 MVPs by the time he's done. Bro, I think that Lamar exactly going to have like 5 or 6. I think Lamar is going to end up with the most MVPs in NFL history. And after that, after he wins his rings, there'll be no excuses. That's what I'm saying. Once he wins the ring, there'll be no excuses not to give him the MVPs. So then now he starts to really differentiate himself historically in NFL, the annals of NFL lore. And that's respect, Jared Thomas. Like I said before, I'm not a hater. You know what I'm saying? I've said it so many times. The holy trinity right now of the NFL is Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, and Josh Allen. I've been saying that. I've said that 2 years prior. So that's just it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think that Lamar is the better player out of the three. And once he wins a title, I think he goes on a monumentous run. And I think when he goes on that run, a lot of people are going to have to eat their words. And during having to eat their words, they're going to erase history. They're going to change up all of the quotes that they said. Revisionist history will be a thing, and it will be very common when it comes to Lamar Demetrius Jackson. You mark my words. I want O-line. But the question is, will they do it? No, he didn't deserve. Listen, every time the Bills lose to the Chiefs, they change the rules to help them. Every time. Like, and that's what Josh Allen gets. That's what I'm saying when I'm saying. Mind you, I'm not hating, but it is what it is. It's factual. You can't even argue it now. Maybe the first 2 times you could argue. You can't argue it 3 times. It's like, bro, are you serious? It's crazy work. Crazy work. What is it called? I think James Pierce is worth the jump up. We already got 68 draft picks. Might as well use them. Bro, we don't got 68 draft picks. We have 1,862 draft picks. Get it right, sir. Get it right. We got beer draft picks. Beer draft picks. Jared Thomas, all right, respect, bro. I would have rather the co, even though I feel like Lamar should have gotten it. I could have lived more with a co MVP more than them just saying, 'cause they did it with Peyton Manning and what's his name of the Titans. You know what I mean? It would have made more sense. But when, you know what I'm saying? But with Lamar beating him in everything, first team All-Pro and all the other stuff, and then saying, the MVP, it just looked really bad. And that's why so many, former NFL players and NFL greats had a problem with it. It wasn't just, it was a lot of NFL greats that was saying, what are y'all doing? So it is what it is. Lamar's going to win the Super Bowl. He's just that great. Just the powers that be will continue to try their best to keep him from getting there as long as they can. Yeah. And Jared Thomas, thank you, Steve McNair. Air McNair. Yeah. Shout out to you, bro. Thanks. Air McNair. So, yeah. But, guys, listen. I think that the releasing is going to keep happening. There's a couple other big-name guys that I think eventually get released, too. Especially because of injury problems and stuff like that. And the team might feel like, let's just move off of them from now, start with more draft picks, and let's try to get some draft capital and do it that way. You know what I'm saying? There's another team I'm watching. We'll see. We will see. Because remember, Cooper Kupp. Who's Cooper Kupp playing for? Did anybody sign Cooper Kupp yet? Because that's another guy that they said could look for a trade. Right? They said that Cooper Kupp, they're getting rid of him. So that's what I'm saying, it's a lot of people. This man Sip said, Steve! Eli Sports Guy was good, bro. Oh, and bring back Calais. Bro, listen, I've been saying this for a while. Envy, I would love I would love for Calais to come back. Imagine if you had Calais, Joey Bosa, Matta BK, and company. And you got the old man on the left side causing and getting his sacks. Bro, yeah. Because I'm telling you, I have a feeling Oweh does not return, bro. I just have a feeling he does not return. I don't count Ajabo because Ajabo's been terrible and he's not been able to get on the field. And when I've seen him on the field, he has yet to have an impact. So I don't really count Ajabo, but I don't think Oweh comes back because he wants his money. And I don't think he's worth the money that he's looking for personally. So we'll see. I'll be happy if he gets his money, but I don't think he's worth the money that he's asking for. That's all I'm saying. I would want Devontae. Devontae is equally good on the outside as he is on the inside. I want a guy that can do both. Kupp is a slot guy. He is a slot guy. Stacey, I already told you I want Devontae. Sarah and Ellison straight dog walked and humiliated Acho on her show. Acho doesn't even believe the things that he says. He happily contradicts himself. He knows he contradicts himself. All he does is he wants people to tune in to his show. That's it. That's it. If we can pick up Devontae Adams, Calais Campbell, Joey Bosa, then everything else from the draft, I'm good with it. Those are the three players I think we should pick up, personally. You're going to get Joey Bosa at a big discount. He's better than Ajabo. I don't care what anybody says. Are you going to say, oh, well, he's injured? Ajabo's always injured too. So I would take Joey Bosa over Ajabo. And he's a proven difference maker when he's healthy. So, yeah, I take him. Give me Calais to match up in the middle also. And we got KVN still. Come on now, bro. Come on now. He is a walking, talking contradiction. I can't stand Achu. I call him Achu because he sickens me. Lamar put out that DK tweet to show that the team doesn't listen to him. Bro, that would be nasty work if Lamar's thinking that. That's a chess move if he's thinking like that. I'm going to be real with you. Acho's ridiculous, no integrity in what he says. He is an entertainer, uses sensationalism to draw an audience. It's fact. Mario B. Trade Mark Andrews for Garrett Wilson and give a fourth or third. They're not getting rid of Garrett. They're not. I think he's too important to whoever they bring in as a quarterback because they already got rid of Devontae. So, yeah, I think they keep Garrett Wilson and, yeah, get another quarterback. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I've never seen someone in my life with Emmanuel Acho jersey. Are we sure he actually played? He played very limited snaps for the Eagles. Acho out here giving Nigerians a bad name. Nasty work. A different team may help Joey, so who knows? He might flourish in Baltimore. Yes. Especially when he doesn't have to be the guy every down. KVN had a resurgence here. Clowney had a resurgence here. Like, yeah. Joey Bosa is good against the run from what I've seen. So, yeah. Definitely that. But, guys, that's another episode of the Wonder Kid Morning Show. You know how we close. I got love for you guys. We always close with an 80s, 70s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s trivia. I know we had fun this morning, guys. We started exactly at 9:30. We're going to end on time. So check this out. There's an old movie from Robin Williams that I believe every child born in the 70s, 80s, and 90s has watched at least once. I'm asking the chat, do you know which movie I'm talking about? It's a Robin Williams movie. Do you know what movie it is? Every person from the 80s, 90s, or early has watched this movie at least once. Mrs. Doubtfire was an amazing guest. It is not Miss Doubtfire. Dude looks like a lady. It's not that. It is not that. Jumanji is another one. I will be bringing that up at a later date. Jumanji is a classic. I love that movie. It is not Jumanji. Jumanji is actually my favorite movie from Robin Williams. So I'll let you know that now. Jumanji is a classic. I love that movie. Bicentennial Man, that movie almost made me cry at the end when they turned him human and he died. I was like, he went from a toaster to flesh and blood. Why? My dad's looking at me like, you about to cry? I said, no. Something got in my eye. I think it was some of the popcorn. Oh my God. Kush and Envy. How you know? Yes, the movie Hook. Listen, I'll be real with you. This is one of the craziest adaptations to the Peter Pan story that I've ever seen and watched. It is still my favorite adaptation from Peter Pan till now. If they remade it like they did this movie, I would watch it all over again. And the crazy thing is, you would have never thought Robin Williams to be an action star or anything like that. But let me tell you something right now. Let me tell you, shout outs to Kush. Shout outs to Kush. Flubber's another classic. But let me tell you the part that got everybody. It's when Hook looks down and he goes, Rufio. That's the part that 80s babies remember. And when Rufio was fighting him, with the weird mullet fade afro, he fighting him, right? And that sword play, right? And then he goes, looky, I got a hooky. And then when he turns around and he puts it up, and then Hook stabs him, and then Peter gets hurt in his heart. He goes, Hook, no! You remember the wind was hitting the shirt. He's like, no! And then Rufio goes, and he falls. And then Peter comes and catches him. And Risey catches him. He goes, you know, I always wish I had a father like you. And everybody moved to so Rufio, no. And everyone was crying. Coach was crying. Kush was crying. Chosen One was crying. K. Beasley was crying. King Lee, I don't know if he was crying. I don't know. But the producer by Urban Closer, crying. Not Rufio. That hurt more than when everyone be saying that when with the shotgun, you know what I'm saying? With the Ricky. This is worse than Ricky. Way worse. Poor Rufio. Rufio got stabbed right in the heart. And it was so symbolic that he fell into Peter's arms and said, I wish I had a friend or a father like you. Because they were the lost boys. They never had any parents. Bro, the tears was running, bro. And then you remember, Hook was sitting there looking at him, smiling. Bro, nasty. This is what we call a undoubtable classic. Classic. Man. Oh, man. I still got to watch Boys in the Hood, bro. But this movie was it, man. Oh, my gosh. Shout outs to Hook. This movie was such a childhood movie. And I would have never thought, once again, Robin Williams to be that type of particular character, to try to play a guy in spandex. You know what I'm saying? But he played it flawlessly. He was funny, action-packed. He did all the moves and everything else. And the fight scenes stick up even. They hold up even till now. The sword fight scenes and everything else. Come on now, man. And shout out to Rufio, man. Rufio, you'll always be here, bro. You'll always be here, man. Rufio. I won't cry. I promise to you I won't cry. But That's the episode of the Wonder Kid Morning Show. Thank you guys for showing up. If you have not already done so, please remember to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and be here or be squared. It is Thursday. We will see if we can stream because Friday I'm always with the bread, with the church, with the bread box, so I'm usually not available. Testicular character. I didn't say testicular. I said testicular character. I didn't say testicular. Yo, that's nasty, bro. Oh my God. Yes, I'm comparing Rufio getting stabbed to Ricky getting shot. I'm sorry, bro. When he said hook, no! And Rufio fell to his knees, bro, it hurt. It hurt. You can go right now and ask anybody, live stream the bread box. You know what's crazy? I might live stream some of it when I'm packing it up with you guys. We'll see. We'll see if we do it. We'll see if we do it. But I love you guys. I'll see y'all next time. Please remember to like and subscribe like I said before. If you want to help donate and stuff like that, bottom of the screen is a QR code. QR codes with CashApp. CashApp located in the description of every video that we do. Name of it is Money Sign, The Wonder Kid Show. Y'all know how we do it. But like I said, I am out of here. I love you guys. Have an amazing day and an amazing morning. And you know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Bye, my good people. Peace. And I'm out. Yeah.
Finish him, Daddy.
You're not my dad.
Rufio.